Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Derail Valley. Today we're going to be operating the steam engine again on our haul to the goods factory in town. In the last episode, one of you made a comment that there was a secret track on the map at the coordinates of, if you look at the numbers and the letters, at the coordinates of C1, and there's not a track there. The only thing that's there is a lake, as you can see, a little river kind of creek thing that goes off the map. I've been up there twice, multiple times, and I actually just teleported up around over there looking to see if I had actually missed something. There's not actually anything there. So unless I'm misunderstanding exactly what was being talked about, the only thing that's up there is a stream that goes off the side of the map at the north. There's not actually any switches or anything up there. I've been up and down that line about 3 or 4 times in hauls. And then I just ran over there today along the track looking to see if I possibly missed something. So, yeah, there's nothing up there. Maybe possibly it was somewhere else that you saw on the map that I didn't notice. That's a very good possibility, but there's nothing at C1. Okay. Anyway, on with today. On with the show. All right, so we can go. Basically, the mission is right here. We're going to pick up these 3 box cars up here, and we're going to deliver them to the goods and the goods factory and town, which is not too far away. We might actually make it in the episode today and not have to cliffhang it. Otherwise, you know the drill. There will be a cliffhanger. All right, so I've already done all this off camera. I had to set this up myself because there wasn't a steam engine waiting for us here, and it's still a pain in the ass to actually try and get them to connect up. Just manually setting them on the track. I had to use a shunter in order to get the tender close enough to the engine to be able to connect it. I'm sure it's being worked on. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out. All right, so these are the 3 box cars that we're going to pick up right here on our right. As much as I would enjoy a longer load, that's all that's going to the goods factory. There wasn't anything else that was actually going. Everything else was going to the harbor, and that would definitely be a cliffhanger because it's all the way at the south of the map. Jump off the train real quick. Hit the little switcheroo. Back on the train. Hopefully it didn't go into the switch enough that it had to switch it over. I'm hoping. Oh no. It did. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. We may have just botched it there. We'll find out though. Sounds like the coal's about to burn out. It is too. Not completely. The door's not, now that the updates have come out, if it's not completely open, it will not let you put coal in. So keep that in mind. Animation has stopped moving. Let's close the door. How far are we from the boxcars? Too far. Alright. We can bump them a little bit. There's been many updates that have fixed the fact that if you bump the cars, it derails them, which is kind of ridiculous because, like I was saying the last time, American trains don't have these bumpers on them. They have knuckles. And if you don't hit that knuckle, they don't have these hooks-like thing. We have knuckles on our trains. If you don't hit that knuckle just right at the right speed, it's not going to connect anyway. Oh my god, we didn't get close enough. And I don't want to hit it too hard because... well, I just don't want to hit it too hard. We have to hit it at a certain speed. Like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 miles an hour. Otherwise, they won't lock in place. That's basically what we're going to do with that. Okay. Roll you back this way. Let the yardmaster know. that we're leaving. We need to dump off some of the steam because it's building up. Next thing you know, it'll probably explode. Looks like we still got a full carriage. Let's close the valve. We left it open once before and we don't want to do that. Alright, and off we go. Release the brakes. Nexus. Train will go just fine if you release the brakes. This is true. Alright, let the yardmaster know for the second horn that we are on our way out of the yard. And we will contact control when we get closer to the goods factory. Should be good to go. Another tree in the tracks. And we're off. Switch over to the map. We're gonna go right at the junction because it's the only way. There's only one way to get to the goods factory. What do you mean we derailed? We didn't derail. What are you talking about? No way. You're full of it. Yeah, that's a scary thing that, you know, the train misinforms you that you've derailed and you haven't actually really derailed. Sorry, folks. We got to dump some steam here. Let's crank it up. I think we're going uphill, is why we're going pretty slowly. We can crank it. What are we out of? Nothing. Fire. We're out of fire. Firebox is about to be dead. Dead. I'll open it all the way so it won't go in. There we go. Just make sure we keep that topped up. Closed off. I've been up there before. That leads to somewhere else. Let's look at the map. Oh, that's part of the loop that people say that is too bumpy and forces the train to derail. We should be good. We're only going just over 20. I actually need to increase it because we seem to be losing speed for some reason. There's plenty of steam, so we shouldn't have any problems increasing the speed. Go. There we go. Now we're picking up some speed. Alright, now we're good. Cool. Now we're doing about 40 kph. Just about. Dropping speed again. This wheel has everything to do with the top speed. I guarantee it has everything to do with the top speed, because now we're gaining speed. Okay, there's something in the manual that says if we're in the middle, we're at top speed. Oh, we're going to derail. Maybe we're probably not going to derail, but I haven't really played a whole lot. We haven't really played a whole lot in the Steam engine since the update, so it's interesting to see if the Steam engine is going to be able to handle the new brake tweaks and the new derailment physics. Looks like we're okay. The more thing I'm worried about is the cars derailing over this switch right here. Oh, looks like we're good. Alright, we're good. If anyone's in our way, they've been warned. With 3 long blows of the whistle. So, if there's anyone on the tracks or anything, or cows or anything on the tracks, well, they've been warned that we're on the way. And our brakes aren't great anymore. So, there will be blood and guts and everything else on the rails, if there are such things waiting for us on the rails. Ooh, now we do need to slow down. Goodness. Now we just need to play with the brakes. Pull this back a little bit. We just need to play with the brakes as we go through some of these corners. We're at 60 kph. Really need to be careful. Over 60 kph. Oh my goodness. Oh god, it sounds horrible. Oh, it sounds horrible. Oh, it sounds really horrible. Oh, the screech. Or the shriek. We'll call it the shriek. Oh my god. Ah, there it goes. What the? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you gonna stop anytime soon, or are you just gonna keep going? Oh, there's something up there. Yeah, I don't think re-railing is a thing yet, so I'm pretty sure this is I mean, will it keep going? It looks like it's gonna keep going. It's even picking up speed. Oh, there's something here. Oh, it's the water thing. Oh, that's what the water thing is. Okay, cool. It looks full. But, guess what's not full? Our train. It's back there somewhere. It literally, on that corner, it literally got slung off the rails. And this thing is just gonna keep going, huh? Here's an interesting concept. I wonder if the train will re-rail itself when it goes through the switch. I'm gonna increase the speed and find out. If I can increase the speed. We're losing coal and stuff, that's why. Not enough fire anymore. It's probably a long shot, but hey, it could be worth it. I mean, I'm surprised it made it as far as it did. Because I want to know. It almost looks like the wheels are broke, but I think it's just because it's in the ground. I want to know if going through this switch will re-rail the tender. I don't think it will, but it's worth a shot. I don't think we're going to make it up there, honestly. We're going to make it to the switch, and then it's just going to not go anymore. Isn't it? That's what it looks like. Probably because it looks like we're kind of going uphill a little bit. I'm really hoping that it'll push through the switch, and it'll catch the tracks and re-rail the tender. We're going to find out here in a moment. Seriously? What's it taking so long to shut that shit off? Come on. Wow, can't even grab the damn sand anymore? Oh, we ran out of steam. That's why it stopped. Please put the tender back on the track. We can always pick up another load at the thing, but if it won't pick up the tender, then we're screwed. Almost. Oh! Oh, is it gonna work? Oh, it's gonna work! Oh my god, it almost worked! Oh, it almost worked. Oh, it almost worked. Damn. Well, you know, it was worth a shot. It's like, you know, railroad crossings for cars. If a train's derailed and it goes across that, 99% of the time it will re-rail the cars that are derailed. But yeah. So yeah, it didn't re-rail. It almost worked, but it didn't actually catch the way that I was thinking that it was going to. But anyway, yep, that's going to wrap it up, folks. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like and a thumbs up. Hit the comment section with some tips, tricks, advice, suggestions. What would you like to see in the next episode? We didn't do the exploration episode today because I had promised an episode prior to the last one that we would do a steam train episode, and that's what this one was today. Unfortunately, we derailed and slung the cars way off of the tracks. Let's go back here and look and see if they're still here. Where are they? Yep, there they are right there. So literally got slung off of this 45-degree angle and almost took us with it. But yeah, unfortunately, the whatever was what were we hauling? Dairy products, bread, and meat products to the goods factory in town. So that town is going to be starving for the next week until we can get a new train buckled up from the factory and sent down here once more. But as I said, this is going to wrap it because we don't have enough time to do anything else. So I've been Nexus, and this has been Derail Valley. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.